Hello again! Today I'll be talking about a theory I have on Thomas Sanders's Sanderside series. Oh, that's that's a tongue twister. It's his YouTube series. It's a series about Thomas Sanders's different personality aspects. So there's, for example, his creativity, his creative side, and his anxious side. Yes, and if you have seen an episode of the series, you might have noticed that every side is color coordinated. So his logical side is dark blue, his morality side, or his morale, I don't know, is light blue, and his creative sides are red and green. They're all one color from the rainbow, but one color is still missing, and that is orange. So my theory is that the missing orange side is Thomas's angry or wrathful side, and that's what I'm drawing here on the screen right now. You can see I've already sketched out things, and now I'm doing the line art. Yeah, I think it's probably his angry or wrathful side, because, well, if you've seen the series, you know that the sides are kind of divided by being dark and light sides. So the light sides are Roman, Logan, and Patton, and Virgil now as well, but Virgil was previously a dark side, and the dark sides are Remus and Deceit. So I'm pretty sure that the orange side is also on dark side, because it wouldn't make much sense to introduce another light side at this point. Yeah, so why I think it's Thomas's angry or wrathful side is because Deceit has a lot of kind of symbolism with shutting other people up, and he has like those powers where he can literally make people cover their mouth so they can't talk anymore. And Remus, one of Thomas's creative sides, has kind of like symbolism of being very loud and taking off his ears and just screaming. And so people have connected that with the don't talk and don't hear apes. So I think because one ape is still missing, and that is the don't see apes, that's why I think that anger would be a very cool or good contender for that part, because you often hear the phrase like being blinded by your anger and something like that. So I think that fits with that aspect. But I also think that's narratively a very good side to introduce to the series, because Remus and Deceit both have been stopped very easily by Thomas's logical side, Logan. And I think that in side based on anger would be very good foil to Logan, so that the steps from the other videos with Deceit and Remus don't really repeat themselves, because, well, Logan was always the one that in the end very much explained Thomas why he doesn't need to be so worried and so on. And if someone is very angry, they kind of don't listen to their logic anymore. So I think they don't really listen to their reason, to the voice of reason. So that's why I think that would narratively also fit. And the latest video that has been out by that point is like the full video was Intrusive Thoughts, and then there was also the shorter video where they watched Frozen together, but that wasn't really part of the main story. But the blooper video has just come out, and in that we got a teaser for the new video, and I think that video has something to do with anger, maybe because Thomas was very angry in the teaser at the beginning, and it seems like it's an episode about video games, and video games often have like anger. Not the video games themselves, but the players often have anger maybe associated with them, because a lot of players get very angry at video games if they don't get something right or mess up. So that's why I think that's very fitting. Yeah, for his design, I didn't want to make his outfit too costumey, because the Seed and Remus already have that, and I think if I made his outfit very costumey as well, then it would make the Darksides look more like a Team Rocket kind of thing, and that would be, I don't know, it wouldn't really balance it out. You know, it would drive the whole group, if they're all together, a bit over the edge. Like, for example, with the light side, Roman has like a costume outfit, and Virgil a bit, but Patton and Logan are still very much, their outfits are very much grounded and something you would potentially see like someone wearing on the streets, aside from the symbols on their shirts, but the rest of the outfits. So that's why I wanted to give the side, I'll just call him Wrath. That's why I wanted to give Wrath like a more normal outfit. So I gave him like a cool leather jacket. I made his hair a bit messier and a bit spikier, and gave him like orange streaks. And I just gave him a cool like flame shirt. And on the back of his jacket I gave him like lion print, which just like a roaring lion. And then I made the mane of the lion like flame. Yeah, and then on his leather jacket I did little stubs, like on the shoulder things. Yeah, and his pants are just black pants, and then he's got like black boots, but you wouldn't really see that in the video. The thing that really stands out in his design is his orange eyes, which when he gets angry I made the pupils go a bit like more slittier, you know, like with like a lion or tiger, I don't know, a cat in general. And for his eye makeup, because I think every Darkseid has eye makeup, I did like more of an orangey makeup, because I didn't really want to repeat anything the other ones had, so I made it orange and then darker in between the eyes, because I made the makeup go all around the eyes and then also in the middle of the eyes, so I made it darker on that point. And have maybe like a mixture of like more reddish oranges and more yellowish oranges, and make that go more around his eyes. I also gave him eyeliner to mimic a bit more the shape of a lion's eye or cat's eye in general. Yeah, just to drive the lion inspiration a bit more over the edge. I imagine him being kind of like very hot-headed, of course, and I don't know, taking things too seriously, kind of a bit like the Seed, but not as rational, and being offended easily, you know, like really standing up for his right and thinking that everything is kind of against him, maybe like a pessimist, but a lot more louder and maybe extroverted. Yeah. So like I said, he would be a very good foil to Logan, because he would really also be kind of overshadowing him. But he wouldn't be like Remus, like not as creepy or as disgusting maybe as Remus. Like he would have reasons, but if someone tried to explain why his reasons were a bit faulty or didn't make as much sense, he just wouldn't listen. He would be very stubborn and drive his point home. Yeah. So from the series in general, I think because the other ones like Patton and Virgil, of course, already had their arcs, and I think Logan a bit, but it really seems like the series will go in the direction that Roman is now feeling left out, because in the latest videos he always had like, yeah, he always took a back seat to the other characters. So that's why I think it's going to happen, that maybe Roman does something that upsets Thomas very much, because Roman feels left out, and that will lead to the introduction of maybe Thomas's angry side to this guy. But I don't think he will be introduced in the next video. I think the next video is kind of like a setup, but where it maybe set up this kind of concept, but not have him show up yet. Maybe like he's introduced by name, but not really, he wouldn't really show up in person, you know? Because I think it really seems like it's about video games, and I know video games, like I said, have something to do with anger, but that is more about the player, and I think they really, that the next video is very much going to be about video games more, you know, and not about the player of video games. just maybe it would use video games as like an example. So yeah, here you see his finished designs. I did some touching up on the shading and lighting a bit off screen because I just experimented a bit and wouldn't be as interesting to see in a video like this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope my theory makes some sense. You can leave your thoughts on it in the comments down below. And if you have any tips or things you think I could improve on, you can also write that in the comments. And I wish you a great day. Goodbye.